We on the road, going to motorizzazione civile. Good morning, guys. So finally we got them. These are two international license, Italian international license. Why did you see yet another clip from Motorizzazione Civile? As you saw in the last video, I was here at Motorizzazione Civile trying to pick up my two international licenses, one for me and one for my mom. The main problem was that I arrived, I took my ticket, my number, I waited in line an hour and a half almost. And then, once I arrived at the office, the lady that was giving me these international licenses, just told me that made a mistake. They made a mistake. She gave me back the two international licenses. One is mine and one is my mom's. What happens? Once they give you the document, they ask you to check the name. Mine was correct, but my mom's was not, because all the data were good except the name of my mom. My mom has a strange name due to the fact that she's from south of Italy, and pretty much the tradition is that you get the name of your grandma or grandpa, depending if you are a man or a woman. And my mom has her grandma, so the name is Leonilda. I'm gonna put a transcription of the name right here. Many times this has happened a few times in our lives. They write Leonida. So the problem is that once maybe we are in the US together, we get stopped by the police. On her Italian driving license it says Leonilda, and the international one it says Leonida. So try 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 kilometers from home explaining to a police officer in the middle of nowhere in Texas maybe, or Arizona, Nevada, that your mother has a strange name from south of Italy, and that's why the international license has this mistake. So I came there, I picked up my ticket, my number, went straight to her as soon as she was free, just for a little second, and I said, hey, I'm the guy that came last week. You made a mistake, and it was not my fault, it was your fault. And yeah, I want to pick up my second driving license, my mom's. This is the paper where she gives me the power of picking up the driving license, and this is my ID. So give me the driving license. And then she sent me to the lady that is giving people licenses and international licenses. So it's a sort of pickup spot. But still, you have to wait in line, and you don't know how much time. So the lady that made the mistake last week, she talked with the lady that is at the pickup spot for the international licenses and all the licenses, and she gave me straight away my mom's international license. I put my sign on the paper that was saying that I picked up the license. So in 5 minutes, I was out of this place, because this type of place, of bureaucracy places in Italy, could be the comune, could be the motorizzazione, could be the posta, all these places where you have to do bureaucracy or deal with state employees. You know when you go in, you don't know when you go out. This type of people don't value a lot the time of the other people, because they pretty much, of course, they are not passionate about their work. They just need what is called in Italian posto fisso. So if you work for state, you will never get pretty much fired. So you will always get your salary every month, and nobody is checking on you a lot. So it's well known in Italy that if you go to this type of places, you have to make segno della croce, the cross sign probably, because as I said, for me it was just two pieces of paper. Already everything done, photos, IDs, paying, everything done, an hour and a half, because I have to wait in line for the others. And this type of employees are not simplifying your paperwork. If you don't do it exactly like it is said on the website or from them, they send you back and they say, okay, no, this is not wrong, this is not either wrong or right, but this is not correct, so you have to come back next week. And many people are working, so this type of things don't work smoothly because people have to take hours of their work, maybe ask for vacation days just to come here. If you're a foreigner, please pay attention to this type of things, because in 80% of the time you'll waste a lot of time, like a lot, hours on hours on hours on hours. In a future video I will show you how much time does an Italian LLC waste per year on bureaucracy. But don't panic, this is the normal life of an Italian person in Italy. And this is the amazing paper that I fought so much to have. This is the international license. So you see the place, Italia, Italy. So it says Permesso Internazionale di Guida, International Driving Permit. And then Geneva, International Geneva Convention on Road Circulation, signed in Geneva, 19th September 1949. Here it goes. The place where it was issued, released, Brescia, and the date, 5th of July 2024. Of course, it says important, this type of permit is not valid in Italy. In here you have, this is called Marca da Bollo, is a sort of state tax that you have to pay for many documents. This one is 16 euros. And then in all these pages they'll explain practically what type of licenses it's this one and what you can actually drive compared to your Italian licenses, so that the authorities of the place where you go can check it. And at the end you can see the type of vehicles that you can drive. So I have A license and B license, and then C, D, and E. These are rare licenses to have, especially the last two. The C1 is the one that you have when you drive trucks. So with this license and the Italian one, I can drive pretty much around all the states, and we are driving through many states. I'm checking the map so I don't miss any of them. So we are driving through California, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, maybe Georgia, and Florida for sure. Sorry if I mispronounce some states, my pronunciation is between Italian and English, but yeah, we are taking 3 weeks of this amazing trip where I'm taking my mom to the US for the first time in 58, 59 years that she has. So it will be amazing, and I will take you guys with me, so stay tuned. In the next few videos you will see all the preparation, scheduling, how I built and organized this whole journey and this whole trip across the US, going from California to Florida. So stay tuned and see you guys in the next one. Ciao!